off to check out apartments. Hello. Okay, I think I'll jump out here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you're working, no problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. So this is the main living space. And this is the entranceway. This is one small room. Could be a gym, actually. Bathroom. Could be a bedroom here. It's not a great day today. Air quality. It's not good visibility. You can not see it very far. Over here you can see the Etihad Towers. This tall one is the Adnoc building, and then you've got the Emirates Palace. So this could be a bedroom because the view is not great. You could just completely black it out. It's set to 10, but it's not getting any cooler than 21. Maybe because it's not got curtains in here. Okay, now we go back down the hall. Remember we have the little bathroom here. For me, I wouldn't use the shower over the bath. It's useful only as a bathroom. So not overly useful. This little room here, does it have its own air conditioning controller? No, it doesn't. It feels cooler and darker. And I feel like it would make a cozy bedroom. But the problem is it's too small, I think. To fit a proper bed. So this is the thing, there's no obvious way to, so this is the kitchen. Boiler, small room, another bathroom. I mean, that bathroom is actually better than the bathroom we saw. At least this one is a shower. It's usable, isn't it? Interestingly. Continue along here. There's a little nook here. I want to see if I can show you this. So it kind of goes in, and it would be a good place to put a little wardrobe potentially. Store some linens. Equally, a plant there would look great. And you could put curtains or something here, or you could just leave it because it's nice to have the natural light. So it might be good just to leave it. This is a very bright room. This is a very bright living space. It's not the living space though, but I think you could put the TV there and have your chairs here. And this is a really bright area. So it is so tricky to know how to lay this apartment out. Hello, that's me. And there's a shower here, which is a nice shower. It makes sense for this to be a bedroom in many ways, but also it's just so bright that to get it dark would be expensive and difficult potentially. But then the other one I said that could be a bedroom is also, I don't know what this is. I think somebody just left that. They need to get rid of it. I'm just looking to see what outlets they've got down here. It looks like internet and so you could have a desk in the corner maybe, and a bed here. Paul has said he'd be happy to have this as his bedroom, and I think that's a good idea. One of his plans was to let me have this as my bedroom, and then for me to bring all of my wardrobes in here as well. But I don't know. I feel like in the daylight, now looking at this is such a large space. Okay, so this is apartment number 2. Here's a space which we were thinking to have as our TV lounge area. And over here, maybe our dining table. dining table, living space. Here's a powder room. Maybe some shoes and bags along this wall. Maybe. Just to take your shoes off at the door. And then there's a lot of space here for potentially we could find some hanging shelves for bags and shoes. Here we've got a nice big fridge, microwave, dishwasher, oven, washer dryer, and a hidden pantry. Back out into the corridor, that's where we came from. Now we're continuing down. Here's the first room. So in here, we were thinking to put the stepper. Here, maybe walking pad. And maybe here, like a small bed. You can see over here. Can you see the men working on top of that building? There's maybe just one man. So it's really high up. Now back into the corridor again. Remember, that's where we came from, kitchen, powder room, and the larger room. We have a lot more cupboard space all the way down here. A lot of cupboard space. Some with shelves, some with hanging. So a nice variety of storage. And then here is a very small additional storage room with a bathroom at the back. Because sometimes people use these little rooms to have a live-in maid. So we have this room here, which is devoid of anything except for some cupboard space here. And I think the view in this room is nice. And then this room has its bathroom across the hall. Big bathroom, easy to get around. Sometimes when I say that, it's because sometimes the toilet is behind the door. And here's the master. Wow, it looks fairly amazing. It's quite big. I think Paul was thinking to put his desk along here, and I think have his bed here. He doesn't like having his feet pointing at the door, so I think he'd feel really secure in that way, which is so important for getting good quality sleep. I think from these rooms, these last two rooms, unfortunately the bedrooms again, the view is the best. It's just bloody annoying. But yeah. And master has its own closets built in. Shelves, closets, and its master bathroom, which if anything feels a little bit smaller than the other bathroom, but the shower is bigger, so that's interesting. But if you wanted to have some unit here to put things in, you could. Yeah, or even behind the door. So that is it. That is the full walkthrough, and then this would be going back down towards the main living area that we first walked into at the beginning.